Yeah. What is up, my godly kin? This is your uh, godly brethren and something. I didn't really give myself a title as of. I just say brethren because, it's whatever. Anyway, this will be my third part to What If Naruto was the reincarnation of Ichigo. And like I said before, of course, sorry, this is me trying again because of the amount of times of interruptions. And I'm not really used to, I'm not good at editing, so if anybody can give me some tips, some ideas, and how I can edit and stuff, I gladly take it, please, and thank you. You don't have to help me if you don't want to. That's you. You're your own person. I don't care what you do. And to be honest, that's all I have to say for now. And also, right, sorry, I forgot. I am I'm sorry for not posting as frequently because the last time I posted was 2 weeks ago. And it isn't fair to you guys because I only have 13 subscribers, and most of you, or 13 of you that subscribed, probably like my content and just subscribed because you wanted to, or whatever. And yeah, let's get right into it. So, like I said, Naruto and Haku start squaring off, and after they start up, when they start, um, Haku tries to use the same technique he used against Sasuke in the original canon when they were on the bridge. And it doesn't work due to the fact that Naruto is pretty perceptive, I guess, in a way, because not only does he have Shisui's normal eyes, meaning he has more visual prowess than usual, but with the Sharingan, it doesn't really matter what anybody tries. He already has the Eternal Mangekyo, but Haku's not at that level to where he could rival Naruto at Eternal Mangekyo. So he doesn't use it. So at the same time, he's still uh, kind of holding back, and I mean a lot. So they start, they start fighting, and Naruto dodges every single Senbon Ice Needle. And when Naruto starts dodging these, he's realizing that Haku's gaining a bit speed, realizing that the more Haku um I guess goes back and forth between the demon ice mirrors, the faster Haku gets. So he's stepping his speed up a notch, and he realizes he can't mess around because Haku is starting to find a way to catch up somehow. And so Haku and so Naruto just throws a massive Getsuga Tenshin. This, of course, destroys multiple of the demon ice mirrors. Actually, maybe all of them. To be honest, it would probably be all of them due to Naruto's sheer strength and power. And since he studied Kenjutsu, it's pretty easy. It's more easier, in fact, in a way. It's more easy. And so, um, yeah, destroys the demon ice mirrors. Haku is sent flying out of one of them as it is being destroyed. And with that, with that, Haku tries to run and pick up Zabuza, realizing that he has no chance. Sorry, I'm just kind of getting it mixed together because in Shippuden they made Haku look like a girl, and now and before he was it was a guy. So I'm just confused. Like, what is Haku exactly? So and um with this, Naruto realizes that he could train both Haku and Zabuza, but he doesn't feel like doing it due to the fact that he's already dealing with Sasuke. And I am not going the make your own village route because it's kind of dumb. But at the same time, I can see why you do it. It's cool. I mean, like making your own village at the same time with different types of affinities of power and stuff. So I'd probably do it, but not for this type of what if. I this only reason why I'm bringing that up is because Rogue X came up with it, and I'll be leaving a link in the description below to his channel so you guys can go support him. And yeah, um, oh, there's also another person I want you guys to support. PWYSY. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong, man. Um, just just leave a comment down below with just just basically your info and stuff like that. And there's also, and yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say for the reference and stuff like that. But anyway, with that being said, mm, since Naruto just lets them go, Haku realizing that they have no chance, um, goes for the kill on Gato, realizing that there's no if they fight Naruto again, they will lose and they will die. So Haku just kills Gato and all of his men. Thus, after healing up Zabuza, um, now it's after healing up Zabuza, Haku just drops a bunch of cash in the middle of the wave, and they get all the people in the wave get their money back and stuff like that. So Naruto realizing what Haku did, thinks to himself, I guess some people have hearts. And I know in the end, and when I started this off, I made Naruto sound heartless or mean. Mm, I'll change his personality throughout the what you could throughout the tuning exam. So so with that being said, Sazuna finishes the bridge and they go on. They go on. After this, they get to the leaf. After getting to the leaf, Kakashi says, "Oh, well, I'm gonna have to report this to Lord Third. Our mission to Lord Third. And yeah, see you guys in a minute." Naruto and Kakashi saying, "Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this to you before. We're having the tuning exams in a couple of days." Naruto saying, I don't think there are going to be much people that are going to be stronger than me, so I'm not going to train as much. So I'm kind of, I'm gonna buff everybody, so at least then there's a challenge and some more depth and character development. Ooh, my screen almost just turned off, and I almost had to restart again. Anyway, with that, so after, how do you? No. Yeah. So after this, after Kakashi telling both all three of them about the tuning exams and the rules and regulations, basically kind of like that all three of them have to participate. Kind of like when he came back to tell them what was going on about the tuning exams, but a bit earlier. So there's no conflicting idiocy between both the you'll know. So After Kakashi leaves and tells them about the tuning exams, Konohamaru does his little thing, does his little weird thing similar, and Naruto just kind of agrees since he's just humoring a kid. It doesn't really matter to him. He's strong, so he doesn't really care what anybody has to say. And with this, Naruto's walking behind Konohamaru as he's running, and prior to Ken, Konohamaru runs into Kankuro. After running into Kankuro, he Kankuro basically just does the same thing, similar, and he says, "What do you want, little brat? I guess you want to die, huh?" Something similar to. I'm just trying to be as similar. I'm not trying to go through any. I'm not trying to have Viz meter or anything get on my case. You know, similar reminds me of something. But anyway, back to the what if. Getting off track again. Um, with this, um, what was I going with this? Why can't I remember? Right. Here we go. Here we go. And with this, Kankuro picks up Konohamaru and starts to kind of. I couldn't really tell what Kankuro was doing, choking him or anything like that. So I'm just gonna say that he was kind of choking him at the same time. At the same time, while he was picking up Konohamaru by the neck or collar, and Naruto says, "Put him down. You could get hurt, you know." And Kankuro says, "Hurt how?" In a tone as to like as if you could hurt me, something similar to that. And Naruto just catches the hint and kind of like literally to them it's teleportation. To Naruto is just his own physical speed. And um with this Naruto just taps Conqueror on the shoulder and says, "Put him down. Do you really want a war between us? You could get hurt, you know? That's what I meant. And not only will you have a war, but you'll have me to deal with. That kid is kind of like a brother to me." And Conqueror's like, when in his head he's like, when and how did he get behind me so fast? That speed is almost literally impossible. And Naruto realizing that he's not gonna put him down, Uru pushes out a bit of bloodlust, kind of making Kankuro drop him almost. And Kankuro gets a bit of resolve and jumps back like, "Oh please, like I'd listen to you." Trying to piss off Naruto a little bit, seeing if he's all that. And Gaara is like, "Kankuro, put him down. You want me to kill you?" Kankuro, knowing who this is, and says, "Gaara, I'm put him down now." Oh, okay, and puts Konohamaru down, basically similar to Canon. And with that, Naruto says, "You're not bad. What's your name?" And Gaara tells him, "My name is Gaara of the Sand." And Naruto says, "Not bad. Cool, cool name, I guess." And Sasuke jumps down. He was gonna intervene, but realizing that Naruto had it under control, just left it alone. But did think to himself, he's swift, but he's a bit swifter than what's his name, Kakashi. Right, he's a bit swifter than Kakashi. And Hmm. How would I go about this? Right. Sasuke just thinks to himself, how somebody can be so silent. And Gara says, I do even sense him next to me. Two, two people I'll be looking forward to killing. And Gara just says, what are your names? Naruto says, I'm Naruto Uzumaki. You probably heard of me or something. I don't know. I really don't care. I'm still a Genin, so I really don't care what you think. And with that, they go on now to saying, do you have any permission for being here? I can tell that you're Sen Ninja. Are you here for the tuning exams? And Gara answers saying, yeah, something similar. So, yeah, he just says, yeah. And they show him the permission slips or whatever, and they're like, okay, whatever, go ahead. They leave, and in the distance, similar to Canon, the sound ninja that were hiding in the trees, it was Kin, Dosu, and I forgot the other guy's name. The, somebody can just tell me in the comments below. I forgot his name. That dude with the eye patch. No, not with the eye patch. With all those bandages around his face and body, kind of being an edge lord if you think about it. But and one of them say, "What do you think?" Hmm. Saying we might have a bit of trouble dealing with those two, especially that Sen Ninja Gata. You sure? Saying yeah, they're maybe way too powerful for us, but Orochimaru I can tell could deal with them simply. But not that Naruto guy has speed I've never seen before. That could either be his normal physical strength or some type of jutsu. And with that, we cut to we cut to Kakashi, Kurenai, and Asuma recommending their teams for the tuning exams. And Aruka does not intervene due to the fact that I buffed basically everybody and they're stronger now. Excuse me. So he doesn't really care so much, but he still wonders if they're okay or not okay. More like he still wonders if they could make it. So with that with that thinking, you already know. So I'm really just grinding for stuff right now. So hold on. All right, I'm gonna give you guys more attention. So with this, okay. Now we skip over to Sasuke just training in Kenjutsu. You know, something similar to how other animes work when they just swing their sword around. Kind of like not swing their sword around. Basically, that technique they use to increase their I don't know. I think endurance or something. And Sasuke is just training, small training, keep his body in shape. You know, Naruto does the same, but he was just taking a break after a bit of that similar training, but a bit more intensely since he doesn't want anybody to catch up to him, but not too intense because he already knows that there's nobody that can rival him. And with that, we skip over to the beginning of the tests, and they go prior to similar, but instead of Sasuke saying this, it's Naruto. Because Naruto already had or is wielding the Sharingan. So he swiftly opens his eyes, sees that it's a genjutsu, but his eyes were closed the entire time while they were walking, and he opens his eyes and he says, "Can you turn off that genjutsu? It's irritating. You're blocking you're blocking our way out." And the tuning that was there was saying, he realized he realized that there was a genjutsu there. Hmm. I wonder who this kid is. Then, seeing the blonde hairs, thinks, oh, that's Naruto Uzumaki. Since when did this kid get so strong? Whatever. But now Sasuke entices us more, insulting the Chunin, saying, you're weak. Get out the way. And the Chunin doesn't take light to this and tries to kick Sasuke. But Sasuke just uh, grabbing the kick, and just putting his foot down slowly. Gara saying, I didn't even have to intervene. At least I didn't have to show off my true skills. And Sasuke, no, Sasuke, Rock Lee. Rock Lee said, Rock Lee does something similar to Prior the Cannon, but instead of asking only Sasuke, he asks both Naruto and Sasuke due to hearing legends, or not legends, more like rumors going on about how strong Naruto is and stuff like that. So with that, he asks them to a small little spar, something similar to what was going on in canon. So Garak Lee asks for Naruto first. Actually, no, let me switch that up. Rock Lee asks for Sasuke first, since he heard about Sasuke before Naruto. And Sasuke just says, you have no chance. Trying to beat me would be like maybe trying to beat, I don't know, somebody stronger than you, I guess. Trying to be smug about it, showing that he doesn't really care about Rock Lee. And Rock Lee just says, nothing I expect from my rival. But like I said, one sided rivalry here. So, because we already know that Sasuke is 100 times stronger than Rock Lee, even with Rock Lee at what gate exactly? Mm, well, Rock Lee only could open, what, 1 to 4 gates? I can't exactly remember how many gates he was able to open during that time, or even if he couldn't release a gate with the immense speed he had. Regardless, anyway, with this, hmm, Rock Lee just throws down his weights. No, he doesn't throw down his weights. Rock Lee just tries to blitz Sasuke. Sasuke just basically dodges whatever Rock Lee is trying to throw at him, and Rock Lee thinks to himself, is he reading my movements or am I slow to him? And he goes back since he saw Sasuke going in for a move, and he sensed a bit of malice coming from Sasuke, and he was like, that was that was a bit that was a bit too much. And that was my mouth. Sorry, I was trying to reference something. And with that, what the? Okay, I was just reading something. Um, Sasuke just says to Rock, just pushes Rock Lee back. Get like I said, and Sasuke just does something similar to I was going to make Sasuke, not Rock Lee fight Naruto, but Sasuke trying to mimic Naruto. Sasuke just blitz Rock Lee, and something similar to how I was gonna explain for Naruto, or something I was gonna reference that he was going to do something similar to how Ichigo basically just Ichigo basically just that was during the Spada arc. Ichigo just blitzes Aizen, grabs him by the face, and just basically throws him into the ground. Something similar to that. And Sasuke does that to Lee. So he blitzes Lee, grabs him by the face, and just grabs him by the face, drags his head on the ground, and just throws him down with enough force to knock Lee out. With since knocked Rock Lee out, Neji had to come wake Lee up, and for that, so they can do the training exams because let's just say Neji just came passing by trying to see what was going on and realizing that Lee challenged them to spar, just tried to wake Rock Lee up in a way. So he did that. And after doing this, Lee, no, not Lee, they go in, they do they sign up, and we skip over to the test site. So they walk in, everything goes prior to similar. Eno tries to how would I say this? Basically, he does the same thing in canon. I wouldn't really know how to explain it any other different way. So basically, it does the same thing in canon. Um, and which leads to the same thing with Sakura going on top of Sasuke. Since nobody really truly liked Naruto. Oh my goodness. Hold up.